Welcome to the deep dive. If you've been navigating the incredibly challenging journey of trying to conceive, especially through multiple rounds of IVF, you absolutely know the emotional and the physical toll it takes.
It really does. It's a path filled with just immense hope, anticipation, and, well, for too many, really heartbreaking setbacks.
Yeah. So today we're embarking on a deep dive into a critical, yet I think often overlooked, factor that can truly make all the difference in IVF success.
That's such a crucial point because the fundamental truth is, while IVF technology is incredibly powerful, its ultimate success hinges critically on the quality of the eggs and the sperm.
Right.
Think of it like building a house. You know, you can have the most advanced construction equipment anywhere, but if the foundation itself isn't solid...
And the whole thing struggles.
Exactly. That structure, no matter how advanced, it's just going to struggle to stand.
That's a powerful analogy.
Yeah.
So our mission, then, for this deep dive is to unpack precisely why this suboptimal egg and sperm quality can actually prevent IVF from working, and explore how specific complementary therapies can profoundly improve those foundational elements.
Yeah, get to the root cause.
And introduce you to a trusted partner who's really been at the forefront of this work for decades. We promise genuinely practical insights and maybe some surprising facts that could fundamentally change your path forward.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's unpack this core issue then. It's just so vital to understand how profoundly egg and sperm health influence the entire process. They aren't just, raw materials.
No, not at all. They are the genetic and, importantly, the energetic blueprints. Their quality directly impacts, well, everything. From robust embryo development
To implantation.
to its crucial ability to implant, absolutely. And ultimately whether a pregnancy can even progress healthily.
So when we talk about suboptimal quality, what does that actually look like at a cellular level?
Right. We're looking at very specific cellular issues. For eggs, it often means damaged mitochondria.
The cell's energy engines, right?
Exactly, the energy engines. And they are absolutely critical for proper function. If these aren't performing optimally, the egg might just fail to fertilize at all.
Or you get a lower quality embryo.
Or produce a lower quality embryo, or sadly, even lead to an early miscarriage.
And for sperm, is it a similar kind of story?
It is, yeah. Similarly, for sperm, poor quality involves issues like low motility, meaning they struggle to swim effectively, or they have an abnormal shape, or critically high DNA damage. Any of these can significantly hinder fertilization or severely impair the embryo's initial development. It's a big hurdle.
Right.
And here's something really compelling, I think. Even if an embryo has undergone genetic testing, PGT testing, and appears chromosomally normal.
Which is what many people rely on.
Exactly. It might still not implant if the inherent egg or sperm quality, that very biological foundation it was built upon, is suboptimal.
Wow. That really makes you question things.
It does. It raises a really important question. What's potentially missing in the conventional approach if we're primarily focused just on genetics after the fact?
Those insights are truly eye-opening. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it, if these foundational factors are so critical, why aren't they, more central to the conventional approach? Because the research here, it's incredibly compelling. There was a robust 2023 meta-analysis looking at lots of trials.
Yeah, those are powerful.
And it found that women with higher quality eggs had a whopping 70% higher clinical pregnancy rate compared to those with lower egg quality.
70%? That's huge.
It's not just a number. It's a profound insight into where our focus should maybe be.
It really suggests that, yes.
And for men, the impact is just as significant. Studies show that high sperm DNA damage can reduce pregnancy rates by up to 50%.
Half. Yeah.
So it's not just about creating an embryo, it's about the inherent quality of the raw materials from the very start.
That's precisely the challenge. While conventional Western medicine, it excels brilliantly at the mechanics of retrieving eggs and fertilizing them in a lab setting.
Which is amazing technology.
Incredible technology. But it generally cannot directly enhance the inherent quality of those eggs or the sperm themselves.
Ah, okay.
And this is why, despite repeated, costly, and just emotionally draining IVF attempts, failure can persist if that foundational quality isn't addressed before the process even begins.
It's like that house analogy again, trying to put a beautiful roof on a wobbly base.
Exactly that. It's unlikely to hold up.
So, okay, what does this all mean for someone who's facing these repeated IVF failures? It suggests the key might lie not just in the IVF process itself, but in optimizing the reproductive material before it even gets to the lab.
That's the idea, yes.
It's almost like giving your body a pregame warm-up before the main event, isn't it?
That's a good way to put it.
But, for someone who feels like they've tried everything, this might sound almost too simple. How exactly do these complementary therapies achieve such a fundamental change at a cellular level?
That's the crucial question, and that's where therapies like acupuncture really come into play. It works by essentially hyper-stimulating blood flow.
Blood flow.
Yeah, and blood is the vital messenger, right? Delivering hormones, nutrients, oxygen directly to the ovaries, the follicles, the eggs for women.
And for men?
And to the testes for men. For women, this enhanced blood flow creates a much healthier internal environment for eggs to mature. It also significantly improves the uterine lining.
Which is key for implantation.
Absolutely crucial for embryo attachment. And for men, it directly enhances sperm count, motility, and shape. It's really about ensuring the very soil for that foundation is rich and nourished.
Is there solid evidence for this?
Oh yes, the evidence supporting this is compelling. There's a well-known 2002 study published in Fertility and Sterility. It found women who received acupuncture both before and after their IVF embryo transfer had a remarkable 60% higher pregnancy rate compared to those who didn't.
60% higher. That's significant.
Very significant. And other studies have shown clear improvements in male sperm parameters too.
And how often is it needed?
Well, the recommendation is often twice-weekly sessions for at least 3 months.
3 months. Why that long?
Because that aligns perfectly with the 90-day maturation cycle that both eggs and sperm undergo. It's about giving those cells the necessary time to truly revitalize, to benefit from that improved environment.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you mentioned these therapies work together. So working in tandem with acupuncture, we have customized herbal medicine.
Correct. And this isn't just about, grabbing a generic supplement off the shelf.
Right.
We're talking about specific herbal formulas prescribed by a board-certified herbalist designed to address the internal imbalances that are unique to your body.
So it's personalized.
Highly personalized. It's about balancing hormones, reducing inflammation, and further improving that crucial blood flow we just discussed.
And how does that work alongside the acupuncture sessions?
Well, unlike acupuncture, which happens in sessions, these herbal formulas are typically taken daily, so they provide consistent, ongoing support.
Ah, okay. Daily support. And for how long? Also 3 months.
Patients typically commit to these herbs for 3 to 6 months for optimal results. Again, it's about aligning with those maturation cycles to get the best effect.
Right. And does this combination...
Yeah.
Does it really work?
We've seen compelling results. There are stories like one patient who, after years of failed IVF, literally years,
Wow.
conceived naturally within just months of starting this combination of herbal medicine and acupuncture.
That's incredible. That offers a lot of hope.
It really does. And the accessibility is also key here. Consultations can be in person, sure, but also via phone, nationally and even internationally.
So it makes this powerful approach available to many more people. Now, there's another therapy too, right? Something involving light.
Ah, yes. And this is where it gets truly fascinating, how modern science is integrating with these long-standing approaches. Low-level light therapy, or LLLT.
LLLT.
Sometimes called photobiomodulation. It's a non-invasive treatment that uses specific electromagnetic waves, often around 830 nanometers,
Okay.
to literally rejuvenate eggs and sperm. It directly targets the mitochondria, those cellular energy engines we mentioned earlier.
Back to the mitochondria.
Back to the mitochondria. It boosts their energy production and, crucially, reduces oxidative stress, which can really damage reproductive cells.
So for women, it's boosting egg quality by fixing those engines.
Precisely. Enhancing mitochondrial function, which is absolutely essential for embryo development. And for men, it's shown to increase sperm motility and reduce that damaging DNA fragmentation.
And this is where clinics like the Berkeley Center really stand out, right? Integrating these things.
Exactly. They've been pioneers in integrating cutting-edge science like LLLT with traditional practices for decades. It exemplifies how this comprehensive approach truly works by addressing issues right down to the cellular energy level.
Is there evidence for LLLT specifically?
Yes, there is. There's a notable Japanese study. It found 56% of women with low AMH levels, often a sign of reduced ovarian reserve.
Which is a big concern for many.
A huge concern. 56% achieved pregnancy after LLLT, and importantly, 38% resulted in live births.
Wow. From a group often considered difficult to treat.
Exactly. LLLT is typically paired with acupuncture in, say, 60-minute sessions, often offered in a package, maybe 12 sessions. And it's particularly effective, we find, for women who've experienced repeated IVF failures, specifically addressing that mitochondrial decline that can be such a major hurdle as women age.
Okay. So as we've unpacked these really powerful complementary therapies, acupuncture, herbs, LLT, we asked ourselves, who is truly mastering this integrative approach? And that led us to highlight the Berkeley Center for Reproductive Wellness as a leading resource in this very specialized area.
And what really sets the Berkeley Center apart is, well, its remarkable history and its founder's unique journey. They've been a leading complementary medicine fertility clinic in the U.S. for over 27 years.
27 years? That's a long time in this field.
It really is, and exclusively focused on infertility. Mike Berkeley, the founder, he was actually the first in the U.S. to specialize in fertility challenges using these methods.
The first. Wow.
And his own personal experience with infertility, actually overcoming it through acupuncture and herbal medicine himself, that's what truly drives his mission.
So he's lived it.
He's lived it. And his unique protocols, they combine these traditional therapies with modern science, like LLLT, offering a truly comprehensive approach that gets to the very root of the problem.
And for you, the listener, thinking about accessibility, that's key. What are the options?
They offer flexible care options, which is great. If you happen to be in Manhattan, they can even do home visits.
Home visits.
Yes, though the patient would cover transportation costs, naturally. But importantly, if you're outside New York, you can have phone consultations.
Okay.
And through those, they'll work with your local acupuncturist to create a tailored protocol that works for you wherever you are.
Because this isn't just about New York City. It's genuinely a nationwide and even international resource.
Absolutely. They help people all over.
Okay, so let's bring this back to the bigger picture then. For someone listening who's been through cycle after cycle.
If we connect this back, each failed IVF cycle carries such a significant financial and emotional toll. It's immense.
Yeah.
And success rates, frankly, can be surprisingly low, often hovering between, say, 2% and maybe 30%, heavily dependent on that underlying egg and sperm quality we've been talking about.
It's so low.
Yeah. Continuing without addressing the foundational quality of eggs and sperm is truly like trying to build that strong structure on a weak foundation. It's unlikely to succeed in the long run.
So by investing in these complementary therapies, acupuncture, customized herbal medicine, LLLT, you're not just, trying something new as a last resort.
Not at all.
You're giving yourself the very best possible chance for a healthy pregnancy by strengthening that foundation first.
Exactly. And this integrative approach, it doesn't just improve egg and sperm quality, it also profoundly reduces stress and supports your emotional well-being.
Which is so vital during fertility treatment.
Absolutely vital. So don't let another cycle pass without taking action on this front. The Berkeley Center, they've helped thousands conceive where hope seemed lost, moving people from, changing IVF clinics
to changing diapers.
To ultimately changing diapers. That's the goal.
That's a great way to put it.
So we really encourage you, schedule your consultation today. You can call them at 212-685-0985.
That's 212-685-0985.
Or visit their website at www.berkeleycenter.com. That's BERKLAY center.com. Whether you are in Manhattan or across the globe, they really are there to guide you toward parenthood with personalized expert care.
Your dream of a family is truly within reach.
Let them help you make it a reality.
So, as we wrap up, maybe consider this. The profound impact that investing in your body's intrinsic reproductive health could have. Not just on your fertility journey, but maybe on your overall well-being and your sense of empowerment through this whole process. What does it truly mean to prepare the foundation for life, and, what possibilities open up when you actually do that work?